It's Monday, Inauguration Day. It's also Martin Luther King Day, and the two dates coincided this year.
The golden age of America begins right now.
The President of the United States, the Honorable Joseph R. Biden, Jr.
The reaction to it was varied. I scanned the mainstream media, the network news, some cable outlets, and there was sort of outrage. Outrage at the ambition of the Trump revolution and outrage at the direct criticism of people in the audience that had engineered or were part of the Biden tenure.
The Honorable Donald John Trump.
Did you know that on the same day Donald Trump delivered his bold inaugural address, Joe Biden issued a shocking series of pardons?
They pardoned a lot of people. They pardoned, before we even get to today, they pardoned a guy like Milley. Why are we doing Milley? He was pardoned.
At the same time this happened, the outgoing president pardoned, first of all, the same day, so there would be no coverage, really. It would be overshadowed by the inauguration.
Why are we helping Liz Cheney? I mean, Liz Cheney is a disaster. She's a crying lunatic and crying Adam Kinzinger. He's a super crying. I never saw the guy not crying. He's always crying.
Most people are focused on Trump's controversial statements, but Biden's actions might be even more alarming.
Anthony Fauci, he pardoned, who looked right into the television screens under testimonies before Congress and said that he did not help in any way or subsidize gain-of-function research. That was a lie. And then he pardoned the entire January 6th committee. But they weren't bothered to the same degree, if at all, that in sober and judicious terms, Joe Biden did something that we've never seen before. He has the greatest numbers of preemptive pardons we've ever seen by a departing president. And we've never seen a president pardon his own convicted felon son, much less give a blanket immunity to people who may have been involved with Joe himself, his family members. What? Scandals of unimaginable size.
But what do you think about this unprecedented situation? Is this a sign of deeper corruption, or are we overreacting?
But it was comprehensive as far as the agenda that I think is going to bother people. It was holistic, 360 degrees, 24/7. We're going to close the border. We're not just going to close the border. We're going to deport people who came here illegally.
All of this will change starting today, and it will change very quickly.
We're going to change the idea that there is such a thing as anchor babies, or that just because you happen to be born here, that gives you full rights of citizenship. That's a fundamental change.
It's all about common sense. First, I will declare a national emergency at our southern border. And we will begin the process of returning millions and millions of criminal aliens back to the places from which they came. I will end the practice of catch and release.
He addressed crime in the cities. He addressed the problems of DEI and woke and the end of meritocracy. He criticized the inability of the military to turn tactical success into strategic victory or resolution. He talked about energy a lot, and that we were going to go full blast, and he was going to overturn prior directives. Joe Biden was sitting in the audience, of course. The point he was making is he called it a golden age, that everything was on the table. He only has 4 years, so he's moving ahead very quickly.
That is why today I will also declare a national energy emergency. We will drill, baby, drill.
So let me just conclude. One of the paradoxes of the entire Trump decade is that he speaks often crudely, bluntly, and truthfully about the problems confronting the country and his opponents. And then others who oppose him speak carefully or not at all, or with media approval, with the proper vocabulary, and what they're talking about or what they're describing is egregious. It's just astoundingly dangerous and detrimental to the country, and we don't seem to be bothered. It's always style over substance. Trump gave a tough, substantive speech that ushers in a new age without worry about criticizing the people in the audience who brought us this disaster. Biden stealthily, covertly pardoned a number of potential criminals in a way we've never seen before, and that was deemed okay. And that's the secret to the entire Trump paradox.
With Biden's astonishing number of pardons, are we setting a dangerous precedent for the future? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully execute
the office of President of the United States.
the office of President of the United States.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more political analysis.